Welcome to the Shadow Work session for radical self-empowerment. Find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Take a deep breath in, feeling your body expand. Hold it for a moment, then exhale slowly, releasing tension and doubt. Let each breath bring you into a state of openness and presence. This is an interactive session. Engage in whatever way feels right for you. Write down your thoughts to remember later, or simply listen and let the words wash over you. Skip ahead or revisit sections as needed to make the most of this experience. It's time for radical self-empowerment, beyond hype, beyond affirmations, just making the right choices. You already know what needs to be done, who you need to let go of, and what you're ready to welcome into your life. The question is, will you honor what's necessary to make that a reality? This year, energy is amplifying. Misalignment will be harder to recover from, and hyper-transactionality will create ripples in ways that may not serve you. The pendulum is swinging, and karma is intensifying. Everything, yes, everything, is about to ramp up. For those who have been doing the work, this will be a potent and expansive year, a time for deeper embodiment and stepping out of your own way. Begin by asking yourself, what does radical self-empowerment mean to me? Where in my life do I already feel empowered, and where do I feel disempowered? As we move into this session, reflect on the choices you are currently making. Take a few moments to write down any thoughts that arise. Ask yourself, what choices am I currently making that no longer serve my higher purpose? What or who am I afraid to let go of, even though I know it's necessary? What am I truly ready to call into my life, and why? In today's world, relationships and interactions can sometimes become hyper-transactional. Let's explore how this energy might be influencing your life. Ask yourself, where have I allowed a transactional mindset to creep into my relationships, work, or self-perception? How can I shift from a mindset of getting to a mindset of giving while still honoring my boundaries? What ripples am I creating with my current actions? And are they aligned with the legacy I want to leave? Self-empowerment requires an unfiltered, honest look at the parts of ourselves we often avoid. This is not about judgment, but about awareness. Let's push beyond surface level shadow work of what may be keeping us from our fullest potential. Ask yourself, in what ways do I unconsciously sabotage my own success, and what underlying fear is driving that behavior? What manipulative tendencies do I engage in, either subtly or overtly, to maintain control over situations or people? Where in my life am I still seeking outside validation, and how does this limit my authenticity? What aspects of myself do I project onto others, either in admiration or resentment, instead of acknowledging within myself? What emotions or desires do I suppress because I fear that they will make me unlovable or unacceptable? What is the worst thing I believe about myself deep down, and how does that belief shape my decisions and relationships? How do I use distractions, addictions, or numbing behaviors to avoid facing the discomfort of my own truth? What childhood wounds am I unconsciously replaying in my adult relationships and interactions? What would my life look like if I fully accepted and integrated my shadow instead of resisting it? If my shadow had a voice, what would it be trying to tell me right now? The goal is not to judge yourself, but to recognize and integrate these parts of you so they no longer operate unconsciously. The energy of change is accelerating, and our alignment matters more than ever. Ask yourself, where am I still waiting for permission to step into my power? What story have I told myself about why I can't move forward yet? In what ways do I secretly fear success? And how does this fear show up in self-sabotaging behaviors? What parts of me are still attached to old identities, patterns, or wounds that no longer serve my highest self? Where do I tend to externalize my power by blaming circumstances, people, or timing, rather than taking full responsibility for my life? If I fully embraced my next level, what relationships, habits, or mindsets would no longer fit? Am I ready to release them? What is my soul asking me to step into that my ego is resisting? How can I honor the natural rhythms of my life without forcing outcomes? Am I willing to get out of my own way and surrender to the work necessary for my deeper embodiment? Take a moment to reflect on today's session. What resonated with you most? What action steps will you commit to? Say to yourself, I trust myself to make the choices that align with my soul. I honor my path, even when it challenges me. I am ready for the expansion that comes with doing the work. Take a deep breath in, anchoring this commitment. Exhale fully, releasing any lingering doubt. Remember that this is a potent year for those who show up for themselves. Stay connected to your truth and trust your process of radical self-empowerment. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for doing this deep, meaningful work. It takes courage to ask yourself these questions, to face your shadow, and to commit to your own growth. The shifts you seek are already in motion. Over the coming days, weeks, and months, you will begin to notice changes. Subtle at first, then undeniable. You are doing something amazing by choosing self-awareness, by stepping into your own truth, and by aligning with your highest self. You are incredible. Keep going. The work you're doing matters, and so do you. With love and gratitude. Until next time.